Let's talk about the Dangling References error. This is a type of error that happens when a program tries to access a memory location that has already been deallocated or is no longer valid. And we have talked in the previous lessons in ownership, also in compound data types, about memory management and how we can allocate memory locations on stack or on heap, and how to efficiently manage the memory so the program will not crash and eventually can have those types of errors, the use after free errors or dangling references errors. So let's take an example. Let me create a function here called dangle. And this function is going to return a reference to a string, and I'm going to create or declare a variable. That variable is going to hold a string. Simply we'll say hello, or just hello like that. And what I want from this function, I want to return a reference to the as variable. So let me go ahead and create a variable. I'm gonna call it reference to nothing. Okay, and that simply is going to be equal to the dangle function. So that function dangle attempts to return a reference to a local variable which is s, which is allocated on the stack inside this dangle function. However, once the function dangle exits, s goes out of scope and the memory is deallocated. Basically, returning a reference to s would mean returning reference to memory that no longer exists, and this by its role is going to lead that dangle reference problem. Okay, so let me show you the error and what we will have here. If we'll do cargo run, you can see clearly that expected named lifetime parameter, and this function's return type contains a borrowed value, but there is no value for it to be borrowed from. So this is fantastic for the testing and development phase before you go live.